She was a first-time patient. When I handed her the mirror, she started tearing up. I was happy that I was able to provide that. My name is Steven and I'm a nurse practitioner. I have been with the company for 7 years now. So working in aesthetics, I like to think that I didn't choose this career chose me, and I was fortunate enough to stumble upon this opportunity, and the rest is history. I've definitely seen Wave grow over the years in terms of growing their practice, growing the number of patients that we treat. I'm excited to hear that Wave is growing in size and that there are whispers that we might open up a new location. It's awesome to hear that the company that I work for is thriving. During my time here, we've experienced COVID and we had to do a lot of things to adapt in terms of the medical practice, in terms of trying to be sterile and mindful of what was going on. I'm just happy to contribute in any way possible. The training that I've received at Wave is very unique because I got to learn from the renowned Dr. Peter Lee, his techniques and his strategies on how he does his procedures. Secondly, we have various vendors, and each vendor / company has their own trainers. So their trainers would come out, and in a group setting, we would spend the whole day learning about the didactic portion of the procedures and then onto the hands-on portion. My style as a provider is that I am not trying to change who you are. I'm just trying to enhance, because at the end of the day, I think we all want to just age gracefully. And the one thing that I can provide is the fact that I can bring some male perspective. One way I like to make my patients feel comfortable in our practice is, first, I like to listen to what their concerns are so that I could deliver the proper information and a solution to what we're trying to do here. What I enjoy most about helping my patients, it might seem corny, but it's truly making them happier, seeing the smile on their face. Some of these procedures that I do, you can see the results right away. It's immediate. And some of them take a few days, but the next time I see them, they're just happy with what they've seen, the change that they've experienced. So that's honestly the best thing about my job. So after joining Wave, I didn't really think that I would be doing these aesthetic procedures to myself, but after hearing the information, listening to representatives, hearing about our products, and especially our patients before and afters, I dabbled in it, and I've tried Botox, chemical peel, and Morpheus. There's definitely been a lot of memorable moments with my experience working with my coworkers and things that took place behind the scenes. But in terms of patient encounters, so one story that I could think off the top of my head was when I treated a patient to do fillers. And we did multiple fillers throughout her face, maybe like her tear trough, cheeks, a little bit on the nose, nasolabial folds, stuff like that. But basically, she was the first time patient ever to do fillers, and she was advised by her daughter to kind of try something different. And after the procedure, when I handed her the mirror, she started tearing up, and she started crying. And basically the situation is she kind of just opened up and said that her husband had recently passed away. I don't even know why I'm tearing. And she just felt better at that moment, and I was happy that I was able to provide that. Thank you. What I hope patients feel when they come see me is that I am a skilled provider. Hopefully they're confident in the experience that I have, and to be honest, I am not going to lie to you, and I'm not trying to change your image or aura, but I am just trying to enhance you and just make you feel better about yourself in a natural way. My advice for someone wanting to do an aesthetic treatment for the first time is just to relax. This is supposed to be a fun experience, but I think a lot of the anxiety comes from people thinking that they're going to come into the office and look crazy the next day or after the treatment. Comprehensive treatment with precise results. I'd love to help you achieve your aesthetic goals.